Hello, my name is Michelle Keane from Knocknagashel and I'm voting no in the two referendums which will be held on Friday the 8th of March. We as Irish citizens will be asked to vote on these two referendums to change our constitution on Bunreacht na hÉireann by the Irish government, who has cast this referendum to be held on International Women's Day. In reference to Article 41.2.1 and 41.2.2, the government wants to delete these articles and replace them with a brand new Article 42b. With regards to Article 41.2.1 and 41.2.2, states that in the Irish version of the Constitution, which is the primary legal standing of the Irish Constitution, as this is our first official language, states that the state recognises that by her work as part of the Sateaglach, which is the household in English, the woman performs work without which the state cannot function, and the state privileges this work as her essential rights. If a mother wants to work and stay in the family home, the Irish state is obliged to help her. In my opinion, the Irish government cannot take this away from the great Manana HÉireann, as the rights cannot be renounced and they are reluctable rights, and the government are going against the Constitution written by our forefathers. With regards to Article 41.1.1 and Article 41.3.1, the Irish government want to delete on which the family is founded again. Again, nowhere in the Irish Constitution, which is the primary legal standing of the Irish Constitution, as it is our first official language, states that it refers to the Antaglach, which means household, not family in English. There is nothing in the Constitution, absolutely nothing in the Constitution, on the contrary, that states that a woman's place is in the household. The household, as we all know, is the building block of society, and no law can change that. The Irish state is already obliged to help with Antaglach, the household, which protects mothers in the household. The Constitution clearly states that the first and foremost women are protected in the household. And secondly, it accepts that Antaglach, the household, which is the unity of society, can no longer change that in any way, as it is already powerfully enacted within the fabric of the Constitution since 1937. There is no need, in my opinion, to change this. In my opinion, the framers of the 1937 Constitution were far more aware of human rights ever before Mr. Roderick O'Carn completed his undergraduate law degree in Trinity College, or before he was ever born or dreamt of, for that matter. Great Irish women like Hannah Sheehy Skeffington, who was a dedicated Republican, one of Ireland's most ardent promoters in women's rights in the suffragette movement, and a pioneering force in the cause of women's rights in Ireland. And Countess de Markievicz, the first woman ever elected to the House of Commons, must be turning in their graves at what is happening to this so-called free state of ours and to the great Manana HÉireann. In my opinion, this is the biggest insult bestowed on Irish women by this need by our government to change our constitutional rights on International Women's Day, above all days, when we should be celebrating women and putting them down, not like what the government are trying to do and take away our rights. So as a proud Knocknagashel and Kerry woman, mother and businesswoman, I'm asking you to reflect on what I say and vote no on these two referendums. If Mr. Roderick O'Carn had taken the time out to translate the original Irish version of the Constitution into English, he would understand that it was all to do with Antaglach, the household, and nothing at all got to do with the Manana HÉireann. We're absolutely protected, and by the great people of Ireland who enacted this Bunreacht na hÉireann on the 1st of July 1937. To quote the first female president woman of Ireland, "Instead of rocking the cradle, we rocked the system. So go out now on International Women's Day and rock the system with the no vote in these two referendums. 105 years ago, Irish women got the right to vote. People died for your vote. Everyone should care what's in this Constitution. Vote no, vote no. Remember, your voice is your vote." Thank you.